I am August 3rd, so Thursday morning or Thursday afternoonish. And yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the vlog today, but since it's about halfway through my contract, I'm gonna be I recorded some stuff on August 1st about just some reflections I've had of my time here. So I will show that instead of doing my usual vlog. So enjoy! I just wanted to talk about, since today is August 1st, that officially marks the end of my first, essentially half of my contract here. It's been technically 7 months because February was my first month here, but that was training and orientation. So I would count that I'm halfway done my contract, which is of when I was teaching, which is starting from March all the way up until July, which was 6 months. So now I officially have 5 months before I head home. And yeah, speaking about it, that's actually pretty sure, because these 6 months actually passed by pretty quickly. Yeah, but just speaking about it, yeah, I guess there's some things that I would probably just want to talk about myself, just to review for myself and for potentially anybody else watching this. Of just the job overall, there's actually some construction work going on outside, so I'm at the the stairwell, so I can kind of peek outside. In terms of the job overall, it's been pretty nice. I just realized there's actually a dragonfly stuck in the ceiling. Right there. Yeah. But in terms of the job overall, it's actually been pretty nice. All the teachers have been pretty nice to me. It's kind of like a niceness that I'm not used to. Basically, everyone kind of goes out of their way to help me, especially the school nurse. Basically, whenever she sees me hanging around waiting for the bus, she thinks that I'm waiting for someone to drive me home, and she immediately asks someone to obviously drive me home. So that's kind of unexpected. And one thing is that the huishiks, which is basically the social gatherings between the teachers, we sometimes have them after badminton, but the thing is that I never have to pay, which is also something that was, when I first came, it's really strange to me. It's still strange to me now, because in Canada, whenever I go out with friends, we all Dutch pay, which means, for those who don't know, we all pay our own portions, or we all individually order, and then we ask for the split pay. So that's definitely different. Yeah, so there's that. As for teaching, there have been some days where it's been really easy, and where I've been really motivated to do it. So those are the days that I'm really happy, I'm really energetic, and the kids can obviously feel it. But of course, there are some days where it's hard pressed to say that I want to go to school, I want to go to work, and walk around. Yeah, because some days it's just when you wake up on the wrong side of bed, the alarm goes off, and you just can't seem to get out of bed. Especially now, because I know everyone's away and everyone's on vacation, and I want to go on vacation too. So it's kind of, I wake up and I just sit there, because every morning I have to wake up at 6:45 now. So there have been definitely the days where I simply have to drag myself to school, because the drive's simply not there. There's also been some days where I've just been straight up disappointed at stuff. So sometimes that takes all the energy out of my day. But other than that, the students are really nice. Of course, there are the troublesome students who always seem to want to screw around, that are really nice and actually care. One of them being the grade twos. Basically, what happened was one of the days I think I talked about this before, but I got really angry. So I kind of had to walk out of the room because otherwise I would have started yelling at everyone. And she kind of immediately came out after me and asked if I was okay. So you kind of can't get angry at that because they're sweet little kids. So if they ask you you're okay while they're smiling, kind of hard to keep that anger going. Yeah. In terms of other things, so recreation-wise, I've been playing badminton with the teachers, obviously, and that's been pretty fun. So one other thing on a side note is today, the summer camp I was doing, we went over Asia and Europe. So I showed them videos of the Olympics, specifically the London Olympics, the Sochi Olympics, and the 2008 Beijing Olympics, because those were the most recent, and as well as they're in the correct regions. Yeah, and one of the things I wanted to do was make a bottle rocket, but unfortunately I didn't have any of the ingredients or any of the materials I needed, as in a small bottle that would actually work with. I had baking soda and I had vinegar, but the bottles I have are too big. So it kind of, I even tested it out just a while ago and it just fizzed. Yeah. So that didn't work too well. Yeah. In terms of the weather-wise, right now it is hot. It is very, very hot. I'm wearing a dark shirt, but I can tell you right now, the shirt is actually sticking to me because it's so humid. Well, I've told people I compared it to Hong Kong, as in it was really humid as well. And yeah, I've checked the weather past a few times and it has been averaging 30s. So there's that. So it's hot and it's humid. Not a good combination. Yeah, there's that. Also for the past few days it's been raining, and then there's also been an occasional thunderstorm, so that's kind of bad as well. Yeah, it's monsoon season. Monsoon, not good. It's something that I've never actually experienced before, besides sometimes in China with the occasional rainstorms, the windstorms. Yeah, so let's see. Oh yeah. Just today, I finally figured out what the students. So the students have pictures, for each class, and then under the picture is a little sentence. Oh, I think that's one of my students. Yeah. Under each picture is a sentence of. I originally didn't know what it was. I thought it was one thing they're proud of or something like that. It turns out it is what. I think it is what they want to be in the future, which kind of funny because two of the grade sixes, both boys, their description was they just want to be a happy person, which is vague, but that's a good goal. And one of the more interesting ones was that one of them wanted to be a YouTube creator, which is actually pretty interesting. I haven't actually heard of somebody who just straight up elementary school that says I want to be a YouTube creator. So definitely something to be curious about. Yeah, that was definitely one of my students. It was actually one of the grade fours. One of the more troublemakers. Yeah, constantly gets into fights. Yeah, let's see, what else is there? Anything else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, in terms of living expenses wise, I've kind of gotten it down to I can spend about an average of probably around 800,000 won a month. So 80만 won every month, which I feel is kind of good because I definitely want to save something for when I go back to Canada. I'm just going to try and... Oh dang, I may have shanked this. Yeah, I locked rotation so the phone won't. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this, but I'm still gonna use this. I'm just gonna readjust the orientation of it. I just readjusted the orientation on this. Yeah, I previously locked it because I hated my phone just randomly turning halfway through reading something. Yeah, so I managed to kind of get my expenses down as much as I can. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, probably the most. I'll talk about the things that I miss the most. The biggest thing I miss the most is my own bed, of course. Kind of hard to sleep on a bed that's not yours. Definitely my own room as well as everything in my room. But probably the biggest thing for me is I miss my family. Living on myself is all cool and stuff. Depending on myself is all cool. But family is definitely something that I miss. Someone to talk to regularly, someone to fight with, especially my brother. Um, I guess, yeah, definitely the family. I don't know, but I guess it's kind of like you don't realize what you have until you don't have it. Because I was kind of happy to get out of the house and try living on my own for a bit, and I was pretty sure I would be able to do it. But without my parents, it's kind of, or without my parents and my brother, it's kind of I'm getting bored and stuff. I just kind of don't know what to do with my life besides work, which I guess it's good to know now because I still have a couple of more years before I graduate school and before I have to go to work and stuff. So this has definitely been an excellent learning experience and a big lesson in my life about how my life might end up being. So for those of you who may not have noticed by now, I am currently lying down. I will roll over. Yep, I'm lying down because I am too lazy to sit on my chair. I'm just gonna roll back. Yeah. Um. Yeah, this is a student room that I'm lying in. So yeah. So other than that, what else is there? Oh yeah. Today we are going to make kimbap and sam, which is I think I got that right. It's spring rolls in Korean. And kimbap is the Korean version of sushi, which is also really nice. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Well, oh, that's the bell. Let's see what time is it. It is 11:30. So I will just. I guess if I remember anything, I'll just add it. So I'll stop here.